I'm stuck inside of these walls with you. I don't recognize who I've turned into. I'm losing hope in getting myself back. Everything around me is starting to turn black. Don't tell me you're hurt again. Tell me how wrong I am. Tell me how it's all my fault. Yeah, I've met my match again, starting from scratch again. Where is the pleasure in all this pain? Don't you lie to me. Say it's all okay when it feels like I'm drowning. I hate to say goodbye, but it's time to go. All I need is someone else. I've never felt more divided than now. Every word that leaves your lips never means how it sounds. You've conquered the best of me, could have just set me free. Games that you play are just second hand. And now I'm beside myself, no one your fucking hell. Let me just go, let me just go. And don't you lie to me. Say it's all okay Took my love, then gave it back. It's yours to leave, but it won't keep me from this heart attack. And I'll try to carry on again, but I never really knew that it was over.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Titans of Tier 3. I am Ancient Angel. Here with me is my co-caster, Allpsych. Allpsych, how are you doing on this lovely Saturday?
I'm doing all right. Thank you for the introduction. I am happy to be here. It's nice to be on the broadcast to see these great teams play some, hopefully, what is going to be some amazing Valorant. I know it's going to be amazing Valorant, you know? It always is, right? So I am just happy to be here. Nice to see everyone, and I'm really, really glad to get straight into the game.
All right. I mean, hey, couldn't have said it better myself. For those of you who are just curious and are just tuning in, this is a best of 3 between Event Horizon Game Changers and Purpose Gaming. We have those map picks coming right up for you right next to me here. Split, going to be our first map. That's Purpose Gaming's pick of Split. How do we feel about Split? Just coming into things, starting to warm up. How do we feel about Split map 1?
I'm excited for Split. I think that Split offers up a lot of angles from which you can back off, right? Attackers have a lot of options where if you feel like a site is not easily to entry, you can back off, maybe decide to go to B, and obviously you can cause a lot of like counter flanks through the mid, right? You can block it off with walls. If you have a sage wall, deadlock wall, or something like that, you can prevent rotates, and I think it allows for on the defender side some really good setups. Like Killjoy is going to be great on this map. You're going to have a lot of the Sentinels really just do awesome on this map. And so I'm going to be looking out for those kinds of characters.
I would absolutely agree, right? We've seen how good, Sentinels and more utility-based agents are on this map. We know how good the Killjoy and the Cypher are. You made the case for Sage and Deadlock, and I think that's totally fair, right? We've seen Omens and Astras alike have really solid plays, and then, of course, Split, it's the home of the Rays. Rays mains rejoice at Split and Bind, really, both of those maps. So, potentially some good Rays action today. We should be able to get
Rays. I'd be excited to see some Rays. That sounds like it'd be really, really fun.
Yeah, and then of course, we talk about Rays, but we do have that Ascent in the middle. But we'll get to that in a second. We're going into this Split agent select in the next coming seconds here, so we're gonna be able to talk you through that. But do you have any expected like agents that we're gonna be seeing here?
Well, like we already talked about it, right? So as for smokes and stuff like that, you have your Astras, your Omens. I think Omen is just really reliable, way more reliable right now in the current meta. And I think that alongside that, I expect to maybe see some culture. We already have a Raze locked in pretty fast. You saw the 2 Omens get locked in super duper fast. And right now, I believe that really it all just depends on what kind of lockdown they want to have for these sites. I think that's what can change the most. Right now we have Purpose Gaming selecting the Killjoy, but we see on Event Horizon they went with a Cypher instead. I'd like to maybe see what kind of setups they have and what maybe kind of the motivations for that might be.
I mean, I have to agree with you. And the other thing that I think is important to look at here is Purpose Gaming going for a double duelist comp, while Event Horizon opting for this double initiator, right? The breach in the sky. So, probably you're going to see a bit more, mid control, a lot more attacking defaults that they get to have here on this attacking side, as that utility that you have coming into this. Just that's 4 flashes versus the only 2 that you're gonna get with just the sky on the side of Purpose Gaming.
Right.
So I'm expecting maybe some more impactful executes coming out from Event Horizon, maybe some stronger defaults coming out on this attacker side, but we'll have to see, because it all starts with a pistol, right?
Yeah, it all starts with a pistol, and I think on this pistol round, we're gonna have to be looking out for Dez, right? We're gonna be looking for Dez, Mikey. Some of these players are really, really reliable, and Dez in particular has been shown to prove a really, really good duelist and player in general. So let's see how the round starts. So they're gonna be pushing B site right now, trying to scope it out. I'm gonna show Dez at the front, starting with the nade.
Grenade! Satchel out.
Nade around with the flash, and she on site already. That's a kill for Synergy, Nemesis. He Jordan goes down, Dez. He's trying to get this plant. Now that's covering tree, making sure that they can't push through while the plant goes down. And they're on site. It's really good site execution. Up a player right now.
Scout destroyed. Turn out.
Using the turn to text, the blind came out. Gets a kill on Kiara, Mikey. Going for another. That's the second one. Second go down, Dez.
One enemy remaining.
Nemesis has to protect the bomb. He's gonna go for it. Jungle, he's taking it. Ooh, I gets a kill at the very end. Jungle clearing out the round and making sure that they don't lose this first pistol round. Wow, really well done. Really well done retake.
It was really well done. Something that you have to mention here on that retake is the ability for Purpose to realize, hey, you know what? This is not a fight we want to take right now. We want to back up, wait, buy a little time for our teammates to come in and do this retake properly. They get to do exactly that, and now we get to come into this second round, this anti-eco for Purpose Gaming, Event Horizon. You can see they're kind of doing like this very, very light buy, a Stinger out for Dez, Sheriff out for Nemesis, but the big advantage of this new gun, the Outlaw, is that Yakult here. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's a collat in towards mid.
Oh my goodness. No armor on any of these characters. You really have to realize that none of them bought armor on the side of Event Horizon. So this Outlaw, just one to the body and it's done. Easy kill.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, that's another one. You're cool. The ace coming through. Dodges. Oh, Mikey's still in the ace, man. Should let that have another shot at it, I think.
Yeah, Yakult, the new player for Purpose Gaming, into this roster, didn't start the season with them, came in during week 2, and it did seem to improve their game quite a bit, but, still a new player for this roster, proving his worth even still, and I think he's doing a great job at it, right? This is, you really want to get this hot start, especially when you're doing a double duelist comp and you're running that jet on split. Absolutely what you want to see, and we'll see what he's able to do in this bonus round now with this Outlaw.
Of course. Now we got character with the armor. They're going back on B site, giving it another take. So they were able to take it successfully this last pistol round, and so because of this, they're hopefully maybe thinking they can get a better shot at it. But they're gonna back off, and this is the rotates we were talking about in the early game. Angel, the ability to just see that a site is maybe not the most favorable one and rotate to the other.
Time to hunt.
Scoping up.
Here.
Kiara. It's all smoked off, so Dez deciding to go forward. Synergy Cat hiding. You see the rotates coming through. Omen still on site, and Sky now there to back up Synergy. Where are they gonna go? They're deciding to go towards A. Synergy in the smoke. They didn't see her. They didn't see her. Who's gonna go? Gets one. Gonna chase him through, pick up the Vandal. And now they're pinched. You can get more. Gets a second. This is right. Ooh, Nemesis.
Last player
Oh, Nemesis
standing.
with the 2 headshots. Able to, and they're not able to close out the round. Really, really admirable attempt. Angel, what do you think about that?
I mean, you know, the scary thing is here for Event Horizon is that was like the round they were supposed to win. You know, they get the guns. You know, Purpose Gaming is on a bonus, and you know now things become scary because not only are they forced down to an eco round, Purpose Gaming has so much money built up. Yakult now upgrades from Guardian to Operator. That's scary. I barely like it when I face an Operator in my ranked games. I could not imagine what it feels like right now when you're now pushed down to an eco.
Right, you're on round 4. The op is covering mid, to be expected. And they have to figure out how to approach this site. You know, it's gonna be really difficult. They're on the eco, as you said. They don't have this the heavy shield. They have the light shield, and they're holding on this mid. The smoke comes through, obscuring vision. So close to hitting that shot through the smoke. Not quite able to hit it. Just scoping out mid, trying to see if they can get through here. Death goes through, gets knocked by Synergy. Yakult getting hit with the op. Kiara not being able to secure that kill. Backing up. And now where are we on the map? That Kelly is now on B site.
I
Cypher
know
is
exactly
rotating.
where you are.
And the ultimate is coming down from the Cypher. Just giving them extra information as to where everyone is. Maybe make this defense a little bit easier. And this retake, we're gonna have to see what it can do. You're cool. Using the op. Nemesis getting a kill. Trading. Mikey.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh, and knowing exactly where
Last
to go.
player standing.
Oh!
Misses the shot. It's a 1v1. Kelly.
Oh,
Kelly
come
gets it
on!
with 4K. Oh my goodness. So good.
Ellie, she just absolutely just shows up, slaughters everyone on the B site. I mean, that post-plant position was gorgeous. It was never cleared by Purpose Gaming. They just kept funneling into the site. She was able to isolate those fights, get those headshots perfectly. I mean, that was
Amazing.
incredible.
It was really well done. Kelly just, it was almost as if Purpose had forgotten that she was on the site, and she was able to get all of these kills as they were focused on all the other members, and really just came in through clutch. Really, really reliable there in that scenario. Now we're going to be pushing onto A. Cypher wall or smoke coming through. That's his first one on the site, like always. Here's the rope. The ultimate goes through and goes down. Jump, getting 2 kills. You're cool. Confirming the third. The rest are on the site.
Player standing.
Hold Kelly. Nice try, Kiara. Gets 1 kill. Takes out your kill before she goes down. And Mikey, ending that round. Angel. Whew. That's a little hard to see, you know, after. And there comes a timeout. Yeah, Angel, that's hard to see. What do you think about that?
I mean, listen, this has been an absolute, like, this has been, I don't want to say a travesty for Event Horizon GC, because it has only been 5 rounds. But
Right.
this is like almost a completely different Purpose Gaming to the one that we saw, you know, in these previous, you know, couple weeks.
Right.
Something that I found quite interesting was this was Purpose Gaming's map pick, and they had played this map in both prior weeks. In week 1 and week 2, and they lost both of those maps to their opponents. And so now coming into into week 3, this is like a completely different Purpose. Mikey is still looking as consistent as ever as this kind of bright star that we saw him as in those first 2 weeks. Yakult has been completely stepping up his game, really proving that he deserves to be here. I really can't sing anything but praises for this roster right now. And on the side of Event Horizons, I actually feel like, you know, we talked about Dez being the bright star of this roster. I feel like she needs to maybe be put in positions where she can start to do better. And you know, maybe that comes after this eco round, you know, comes to pass, because it does seem that, you know, we see all 5 sheriffs across the board here for Event Horizon. So, you know, maybe it comes in the form of round 6, but I just want to see Dez being, you know, put in positions where she's able to frag out more.
Of course, of course. It's gonna be tough on this round, right? You have the difference in guns and then the shields. It's gonna be very, very difficult to get something successful done here, but they're gonna give it a try. And you know, I believe in them. I believe in. I feel like they've put up a good fight so far, and I think that they just need some time to bounce back to reassess. And hopefully this round, they can at the very least get some kills. You know, eliminate some of these guns from the map, force them to buy again.
Speaking of eliminating some guns, they opted for a mid take here.
They have. They usually there. Okay, it's shot by the turret. Bring it back up to 82, unfortunately.
Bomb buddy out.
100. Pushing out. And you see now that a lot of the side of gaming are now rotating. Pretty confident that this is that they're going for it. And they got a pretty nice fight take. Cool. Getting rid of Nemesis. Continuing to prove his usefulness to Purpose Gaming. And now you're cool getting another kill. Now it's trade Kiara.
30 seconds
One
left.
down. Then he's trying to go forward. Gets one.
Satchel out.
Spike down B.
Avenging.
One enemy.
Ooh, the teleport. Doesn't matter. Synergy.
They're
Quickly able to find out where the location is and end the round for the side of Purpose Gaming. 5-1.
5-1 is that's I don't want to
That
say
hurts.
scary,
That's-
but
yeah.
I mean it's split, so it does skew just slightly defender sided. So you know if you're able to really find your way back into this half, Event Horizon I'm referring to here, you know if they're able to find their way back into this half and maybe end things 4-8, 5-7, I wouldn't say
Right.
that's like a really bad half. There's you know just a couple
Right.
things that maybe could be improved on in the future.
Of course. There's always the next, you know, when you rotate side. Things really can change. That was a really nice peek there.
I've got your
He got
trail.
legged.
You got legged? Oh, I didn't even notice. I thought you... Oh, wow.
There's another.
I guess when you usually get shot by an op, I just expect you to die.
Grenade.
Synergy, able to get one. Yara, 5 health. Ooh, not able to do it. The body. That's a 3.
Down B.
And now looking to avenge Mikey. Oh, not able to. Kelly getting 2
I
kills.
know exactly.
So this is very important for me. Using the teleport. Using her ultimate to maybe bait out. Or no, they're gonna plant on the same side. Now they're returning. Omen again. Kelly, same spot she was last time. Can she replicate what she did?
Last player standing.
Oh, nice Nemesis. You're cool looking at
Shadows traveling.
Kelly using the smoke, clearing tree. And now Jordan deciding that it's not worth it to go from there, deciding to go from Hammond. Is he in the second corner? He checks. Doesn't matter. Kelly's just better.
Ellie is stepping up today. She is going insane. 8 and 5 on the Omen. Top fragging for this team.
That's an Omen diff right there. That's an Omen
Right?
diff.
I mean, for sure. I mean, listen. Jordan hasn't really been put in positions, you know, where they need to go super crazy and insane. So,
Right,
you know,
right.
maybe that's a part of it. But,
Yeah.
you know, for Purpose Gaming, it really has been Synergy and Yakult and Mikey all really, really stepping up and going absolutely insane. So we'll be able to see what they're going to do here in round 8.
Of course. And we got to give credit to Jordan, you know, being an Omen on Defender. You don't just get those opportunities, you know, that the opposite side might. Dez now. Once again, Dez and Kelly being at the front. They're trying to go to the separate side. They're going to walk around. Want to be sneaky about this. They don't want to show off that they're going to go to a different site. And Mikey's still saying on B. We have Omen and Sky floating on A. He's cool. Williams' position does get concussed. And they're being forced off. And push through mid into heaven. The nade coming through. No damage going to be given to his ult. Just going to force him back yet again. Dez. Trying to get onto the site. Colt's being very, very patient here. This could be huge. Pushing through.
Found them. Killed my bot.
Time going down. Kelly taking out your Colt. That's big.
Spike planted.
And down comes the Killjoy ultimate. Angel, and it's forcing them all off.
Look at that flank. I mean, sure, the
Yeah.
showstopper's gonna go out, but look at this wrap by
But it's
Nemesis
you.
going for heaven.
Oh,
Oh no,
one.
Mikey's sticking!
Ooh,
Mikey!
Mikey just gets it! And then they get... Oh, they killed two more in the post. Oh my god, that was absurd. That was a lot right there. Can we break that down, Angel?
That was so many kills. That all happened so fast. I mean, so let's kind of go over this. As this lockdown comes in from Mikey, it pushes all of them off the site, and that's perfect. And this wrap by Nemesis, you know, it tries to, you know, deal with the fact that Mikey's just sticking the defuse while the rest of, you know, Event Horizon are stuck in towards garage, but it doesn't matter because Mikey's just able to stick it before Nemesis can get there and clear her. And despite the fact that the kills all go Event Horizon's way, they still lost the round because of the stick.
Right? I mean, at the end of the day, right? What is it? It's a you and Dez going down.
goodness.
Cat just
One enemy remaining.
Synergy can't get in a
Spike
second.
down.
Jordan eliminating Kelly, and that's another kill by your cult.
Outrun me.
7-2 for the side of Purpose Gaming, and they are looking unstoppable here.
That round ended. It ended faster than it started.
Of course, and I mean, let's look at the shift. You know, they're clearly going into this, you know, this third match, right? Third week, third match, and I think that they're going into this series compared to the previous matches they've had on this map. They're doing way better.
Yeah, they have been doing way better. This is again like a completely different Purpose Gaming than the one we saw in those first 2 weeks.
What do you? Oh, Dad's getting the first kill. Onto Mikey. Now gonna cut it out. Using the drone, and we're gonna back off. That's a really big kill to get early on into this round. Remember, they are on an eco, right? So any kill that they do get while on that eco means that much more. We rotating back across the B.
It's a huge rotation. Everyone's stomping their way.
Yeah,
through.
everyone is stomping across the map. And Event Horizon. That's a one kill for Jordan. Oh, not able to hit the Rossi.
Standing.
Cool, clearing up. 2, 3. Gonna get that fourth. It's just this guy now. And what do you do here if you're Kiara? Oh, you're such a tough position.
Not ready
Has the
yet.
spike still.
Shadows traveling.
30
She's just
seconds
looking
left.
to try and get anything she can. Trying to get shot through that wall, not quite able to confirm the kill. Pushing forward. She just got... Your coach just waiting, look at the crosshair. Oh my goodness.
Yikes. That sucks.
That's
Just cool, just stomping.
I'm amped. Let's go.
absolutely.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I mean now you're looking at the KD. Your Colt 14 and 7. Quick
Right,
maths.
right.
It's a KD of 2.
KD of 2. Quick
It's KD ratio of 2. Quick maths right there. And you know on the other side there again, we're seeing Dez just kind of going quiet on this attacking half. 3 and 10. This is not what we expect from this player at all. She is someone who has consistently surprised us week in and week out just with how good she is. I think the last time they played Split, sure, it was like 14-16, like 30 round game, but she still dropped 40 kills. Like that's incredible.
No, I mean, yeah, 40 kills for anyone would be incredible, and it's just, it's such a difference between that game and here how she is playing now. Obviously, we have off days, you know, and maybe give it a round, give it another map, and I feel like she can still show up in a meaningful way. They're just pushing through. They're cool, just sitting in the smoke. He hears them, stomp it through, and they're going to push onto site. Synergy, getting Dez. They're cold now, coming from the
down,
flank,
mid.
getting 1, 2.
Last
Gordon
player standing.
eliminating Kelly, and they're cold, able to escape the nade. Quick reaction, and now it's a lone Cypher Nemesis. Oh, buddy, what are you gonna do?
It's a 1v5 for Nemesis.
I don't think a single point of damage has been done to Purpose Gaming.
Oh.
Not ready
Okay, I
yet.
think your cult has taken like 10 damage, okay? Let's...
Oh yeah, my
Calm
bad.
down.
Sorry. I made about 10 damage.
Flawless.
Oh.
Jordan, And the flawless coming through from Purpose Gaming, ending the
Last
split
round
9-2.
before the switch.
Oh no, my bad. One more round left. Sorry, they can have a whole chance to get that 9-3 first, huh?
Oh yeah, I mean, I think a third round would be everything for this squad, right? Like that will literally be the difference between winning, like losing the pistol and still being able to like spare one round versus losing the pistol and playing for overtime, right? Because 10-2, if it's 10-2, you go into the next half, you lose the pistol, that becomes 11-2, and then if you eco like you're supposed to do after losing the pistol, that's 12-2. You're playing for overtime.
And that's why you're the killer country.
It's quick math.
Pushing forward, your Colt narrowly missing the op shot.
There.
Man, instantly rotating. So they heard that there's here's him going away, pushing forward. Cat just waiting, gets one. Kiara.
Watch this.
And that flashes down. Your Colt. Blade Storm active. It's the last round. You hear the stomping? Stomp, stomp, stomp.
There's that rotation over to A. It
Right,
leaves this
right.
B side completely open. You can see Jordan pushed all the way in towards garage. The site itself completely open, ready for this, tower funnel into the site at any moment. But I mean, that's a 5v4 retake.
It is.
There.
You definitely have
And
an
they don't
advantage
respect
there.
it. They still haven't
Satchel
rotated.
Well, I mean, that's
Just now
probably
going on
gonna
the side. That's what I
No.
definitely let them know.
for sure.
Jordan's still looking the other way. He just wants to make sure that no one comes through. It'd be very
Spike
easy
planted.
kill for him. Dez watching the angle, doesn't want to let what happened in the prior rounds happen again. Can you check out Jordan? Jordan gets it first. Kelly knocking out your Colt. That's big. Kelly gets a
One
second.
enemy
Jordan,
remaining.
Jordan knocking out Divine. Jordan, what else can he do? Third for
Wow.
Jordan, and that's the round. 10,
Yeah,
10-2.
10-2 half, and I mean, you have to give props to Jordan in that last round, being able to be stuck in towards garage, playing
Switching
it out,
sides.
and the discipline that he has to not try and stop the plant from going down, to just wait for his teammates to cause chaos in towards tower and CT, and then, he's able to sneak out, be like, hey, I'm actually in garage this whole time, you all got bamboozled, and then swings out, able to take out, I believe, Dez and Kelly.
Yeah.
It just completely stops any sort of momentum that could have formed from Event Horizon in that post plan. Does such a good job.
And now we're gonna be switching sides, and when that you were talking about earlier, right? Winning that round for Event Horizon really would have mattered a lot, right? It was the difference between going in overtime and the game ending, and I believe now going on to switching sides, attacker now for the side of Purpose Gaming. Let's see what Event Horizon can do. Oh wow, double blast pack, get through mid, already on to vents. Kelly gets one, not able to get your Colt. They trade, but they know where they are. They know which side they're heading.
Cage trigger.
Nemesis on the back of B, and he goes down. Jordan getting a kill. The plant coming down, and the rotates coming through. They're all coming
Spike planted.
through. Defenders spawn. They're up in heaven.
Go get him.
There's looking to make something happen. Throws out the nade. The TP from Omen to dodge, get out of a tight situation. Now where's Dez? Definitely gonna make it. Doesn't know where they are. They're pushing out. Dez goes down. Junwoo
One enemy remaining.
defending the bomb. Jordan gets the last 3 kills for Jordan, and that's a pistol round over to Purpose
I got
Gaming.
your backs.
11-2. And
Just,
oh man, what is
come on.
Event Horizon? That is. What do you do, Angel?
This is the fear that I mentioned before, Event Horizon, you go 10-2 in your half, you lose the pistol round, all of a sudden you're playing for overtime if you choose to save. So we do see these players, they have to accept the decision they made to buy up here. We see 3 stingers, 2 sheriffs out for this squad against, phantoms, bulldogs, guardians, specters. This is a heavy gun difference
Of course.
in the favor
And
of PG.
have we ever seen anyone win back from this deficit before?
From a 9-round lead, I don't know.
In this league, it'd be rare. I feel like we know.
Yeah, I think it would have been all that anyone talked about.
Dez Holding, not the patience, not enough patience. Goes down, you're cool. Using the Guardian Nemesis. Does get one with the Sheriff. Headshot securing that Mikey planting the bomb. And now everyone
Spike
is
planted.
on A site. Nemesis trying to go through screens. Oh, Jordan getting Kelly's Kiara. That's a trade. Oh, Nemesis not quite trying to check his angles. You're cool expecting that.
The health.
the health
Divine and
difference.
Kiara.
They're, you have some, yeah, Kiara in particular. She has to play
One
with Divine, I
enemy
feel like.
remaining.
And then your Colt goes down. Divine can't even get it, and it's 2 more. 4 for your Colt. Oh man, 12-2.
Match point.
This is a new Yakult. Okay, they switched up the recipe. I'm telling you, because this is not seen, has not been seen before. You know.
Maybe maybe is it the Jet? You know, is it the Guardian? Like, what is it?
I think if it's gonna be anything from this squad, it's the fact that Yakult is being put on, what I would consider to be, more star player roles. Before, when we saw Yakult last week, he was kind of playing the flex, playing whatever the team needed. But I think they've swapped the team comps around Yakult specifically in this game, and obviously he's thriving.
It's working great for them. It is working great for them. And when something works, that's what you try and do. And it's admirable. Purpose Gaming, putting on a show and improving. Because that's what it's all about, right? At the end of the day, trying to improve. And now you're Colt looking to improve that 12 wins to a 13. Pushing through to A. They have tower secure. But Vens. Oh, Nemesis!
Spike down
Ooh,
A.
nice shot on Jordan. That's getting Mikey.
Foolish.
Nemesis getting the Stringy Cat down. Oh, you're Colt. Once again. I feel like I say his name so much. Getting Nemesis. What else can he do? Youngwoo getting rid of Divine. Kelly not able to.
One enemy remaining.
The Colt going for the flank. Gets the third.
Attacker
And that's
win.
game. That's it. That's the game for Purpose Gaming. 13-2. Ooh. What are we gonna change going on into the second game, like the second series? What are we gonna do?
Just to run down some stats for you, if anyone is going to tell you anything except for Yakult was the MVP of Map 1 of Split, they're lying, because this dude went 24-8, so, KD of 3 first bloods, ACS of 438. That's ridiculous. Yeah, 438 ACS. In 15 rounds, he got 24 kills. I don't know the math on that, because I'm not that good at quick math, but that's over 1 kill per round. Absolutely incredible.
He got his ones.
Absolutely did. And Synergy Cat as well for Purpose Gaming. 7 first bloods.
Right.
Like on the other duelist. 7 first bloods. It is absolutely ridiculous. In almost 50% of the rounds for Purpose Gaming in this map, Synergy Cat was the one opening up the round.
Right.
Absolutely incredible stuff from them. I think this has been a huge difference from what we saw from them over these past 2 weeks, with them, kind of just struggling to close out maps here and there. And so I would absolutely, say congrats to them.
Here. Definitely didn't
absolutely
here.
not. But it is a best of 3, and so we
That is
do
true.
need to see them at least pick up one more map, and we are going to be headed over to Event Horizon's pick of Ascent. But before we get to all that, we do have to jump to a quick break, so we will be right back with map 2 after this quick break. Hello and welcome back to Titans of Tier 3. I'm Ancient Angel, here with me is Allpsych, and we are bringing you through this best of 3 between Event Horizons Game Changers and Purpose Gaming. We've gotten through map 1 of Split. That was, Purpose Gaming's pick, and they ended up winning it 13-2. And now we're heading over to Ascent, Event Horizons pick. And I mean, Allpsych, coming into this, we just saw Event Horizons come off of like a really grating loss, right? 13-2. That's rough. How do you bounce back into that?
It is a rough loss. I think one of the biggest things going into the second map is going to be like the mental edge, right? You're going to have some sort of like morale difference. You know, I think that there are certain players, you know, we've talked about how Dez has been performing really good recently. Going into this game, not performing well, that can impact your play. That really can. You know, your emotional state, your mental state can really impact your play. So going into the next game, I think one of the most things after losing a round, the map, a series, is to work on team morale. So going into this game, I think obviously we should look at the things that they did wrong, mistakes were made, you know, maybe team comp, but also be like positive, be like, okay, as a team, we lost, but we still have a lot left in us. We're gonna go again and we're gonna try and really give it all we got.
Well, coming into Agent Select here, I mean, this is Ascent, so what else do you expect except for the Ascent comp, right? The loud comp, people have called it. And, you know, just talking about it for a second, something that I find to be quite interesting is, you know, again, this like change up of roles. Yakult staying on the Jet and Synergy moving over to this KO.
Right. I think that first of all, loud comp. You can see that they're exactly mimicked on both sides, right? I think that something that's going to be interesting to see is on the side of Purpose Gaming, they've clearly looked at the last game and we're like, okay, Yakult, you're on a roll. Like, you're doing really, really good. And I think they're trying to put more emphasis on the fact that because Yakult is doing good, maybe they can be a little bit lax on that second duelist and put another character in that has a more utility and more enabling abilities for Yakult too, right? Because Synergy still has those flashes, still has the ability to entry with the knife and everything like that. And so I think that you're not really losing a lot by taking out the raise. If anything, you're gaining more.
Yeah, I would absolutely agree, right? Especially on a map like Ascent, where it does kind of seem like this is the way you play Ascent. This is the best way to play Ascent in a lot of ways. You know, like leaving Yakult here on this Jet, I think can absolutely be huge for this team. On the other side, I want to see Dez really start to heat up. You're off the raise, you're on the Jet, you're on a roll that kind of rewards playing a bit more selfishly.
Of course.
Let's see what she can do with it, right?
Of course, I think it's going to be very interesting to see, and hopefully we get a kind of change of pace compared to the last map. So starting out the round, They're gonna looks like they're focusing on B. You have your Colt pushing through. Mid, they're on IR now. Market Divine holding it down with Kiara. Flash going out. Divine narrowly making it out there. Mikey goes down. Your Colt trying to from the kill. TJ Jordan getting one on Kelly. Kiara getting rid of synergy. Your Colt, there's one. He is on the site. Now what can he do to keep this round alive? It is 3v2 Nemesis. This is such a hard map to see.
One enemy remaining.
Colt getting the kill, not in the corner. Dez getting the first kill, and oh, not quite able to do it. Jordan coming through, ending that pistol round. That's one.
I still can't get
win
over
on the
that
board
owl
for
silver.
South Africa.
It's too cute.
I mean, listen, once
Why is
again,
it
we
so
talked
cute?
about Yakult being an absolute demon. And there it was, right? Buys a sheriff, or no, actually had a, I think actually Yakult had
He
a
had a
ghost.
ghost. Yeah, he had a ghost.
Yeah, and just gets 3 kills, completely just shuts down any
just gets
any
3
real
kills.
hope. Yeah, just casually. I mean, Jordan, of course, getting 2 as well. You know, the
Yeah.
big thing there was when Kiara went out of those smokes and started playing around them and like playing hopscotch, like her momentum that she was building to get Event Horizon back into this game immediately just got shut down by Yakult. Just getting that shot through the smokes was
Right.
ridiculous.
For a game that is so momentum heavy. Oh, your Colt, speaking of momentum, pushing right onto the side. Nemesis punishing for it, gets 1 kill with synergy. Limiting Nemesis, getting revenge. Kiara gets
Last
Mikey.
player
Divine.
standing.
Oh, Divine
Spike
getting 2.
down
Jordan's
A.
synergy down. Now it's all onto the Killjoy. 3v1, and they're low health.
Jungle's
Well,
super
in
low health,
jungle.
1v3.
Yeah, but so is the side of Event Horizon. You have Kiara on 1. And then we have Sky on, I think I believe it was 34. Dez. They're all holding this site, and what is Jungle gonna do? Pushing forward, has a Bulldog. Oh, oh, Divine just peeking. Just take a little step out. They're playing for time. You don't need the rest. Oh, we're all moving at the same time. Dez. Didn't even need them. Just tapped in the head.
Gun here.
And that's who they want to win.
Ridiculous.
What do you think
Yeah,
about
and-
that, Angel?
I mean, so something that I love, you know, it's really tragic when you win the pistol round and then lose the round after, but something I love about watching a game like this is it completely shifts the kind of dynamics of the economy on its head, right? Because normally this is the round where Purpose Gaming would be bonusing, right? They're carrying over whatever rifles they can, and then you see Event Horizon buying up for the first time. But now we see Event Horizon with a ton of money, right? And you know, Purpose Gaming, they're saving now. So round 4 is going to end up being a bonus round the other way, and it's going to give so much momentum over to the side of Event Horizon.
Of course, and your Colt now pushing to 3. Kind of trying to make use of the story, and then just holding down Garden. They're onto A side already, and they were just allowed to walk on in there. Kelly running away towards Raptor,
Spike
towards Heaven,
planted.
and they're down in hell. Arrow not gonna get some damage. Nice move. Kelly, there's some fighting going on. Arrow gonna miss again. They're gonna scout it out with the drone, and they're really just gonna try and play for this retake. Remember, they have the gun advantage. Jordan.
Blind.
Oh, gets 1. Dez going down. Big kill. Gets the pick up the gun. Gets a second. Third. No, Divine. Ends his streak. And it's a 3v4, and they're still not on the side. They need to get something done. Kelly pushing forward. Your Nemesis not able to get where he needs
Last
to be.
player standing.
Divine gets 1 kill.
Oh my goodness.
Cannot trade it back. Kelly, your Colt. And it's a win for Purpose Gaming. That's so massive. What's
Yeah,
the Angel? What's going on?
I'm so lost, you know, like, how do we get thrifties on thrifties on thrifties, right? Like, you know, we see Event Horizon take round 2, it was an eco, and now we see Purpose Gaming take round 3, which was even more of an eco. And, you know, now we're coming into this, and you can see the buy, it looks awful for Event Horizon, right? 1 Vandal on Dez, but everyone else scraps, and, you know, Purpose Gaming now, a complete change in economics.
Yeah, Purpose Gaming, they were walk on side. Oh, Colt. There's a trade. Dez getting a second to get into her own. She gets a third revenge on Kelly. Nemesis does it. And now it's 3v2 bomb on Jordan. They're gonna plant on A again. Synergy gonna go up to Raptors. Both of them going up to Raptors. Interesting. Angel, what do you say about this? Oh, where are they going, Angel? What's going on here?
They're trying to do a wrap, and they're actually flipping the sides of the map here. You can see Purpose Gaming defending this spike from heaven, whereas the rest of this Event Horizon squad, the three remaining players, they're actually opting to attack it, from main here. It's like they're
Synergy has the flash in his hands. He looks to throw it up. He's just waiting for them to get onto the site. Jordan, also holding down.
Stealing sight.
Oh, gets one kill. Jordan, the flash, the combined
player
combination. That is
No
just
time.
dead for the bomb. They can't do it.
no
He's
time.
just gonna run.
That's it.
Oh my god. Can he save the gun? He saves the gun. Oh, that's so huge. 3-1 for the side of Purpose Gaming. And Angel, what do you think? Do you think these 8 rounds have been a lot more even compared to the last map?
It does feel that way, right? Like now we're ending off these rounds, only one person alive, 2 people alive, thrifties on thrifties on thrifties. Dez starting to heat up, and speaking of Dez heating up, now we get to see that operator come out, something that she never had the opportunity to use in map 1 was this operator. I want to see what she can do with it, especially because we know how powerful a tool this is on a map like Ascent.
Absolutely. The op, I think it's going to be really interesting to see how it's that is holding down this angle. The smoke going to prevent that down. Suppress did let them know that they were there. So working cohesively together. Mikey scouting out mid. And where they can go, you have kind of all 5 players spread across the map. Angel, what do you think of these positions right now? What site do you think they're going to go to? Oh, wait. Do we have peeking forward? Oh, Synergy's kind of in a precarious situation. Kelly too. Not going out. He gets from the kill. Synergy makes it out. Oh my goodness! Barely escapes with his life.
Here.
And now I'm gonna push her mid. Angel. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, hold on. The close is gonna dash on the map. Closing the door. Nemesis is caught waiting for it to dissipate. Your Colt gets confirmed to kill Kiara. They're on site now. And everyone's gonna rotate on over from A. Plant going down. Nemesis sees no one. Mikey trying to hold outside of market. The ult coming through from KO. Knife detecting the presence. They don't know. They're gonna check. There's one kill for Mikey. Jordan from Nemesis. Jordan, Synergy. Oh, it's so cohesive. All the team working together to confirm that round into flawless. Oh no. Oh my goodness. The team bags. Oh my god, Angel. What the
Crouch spam
Why
is
do you
crazy.
do that? Why do you do that?
I don't know. Yakult's a demon 9-2, being completely unreasonable right now. This man he is slaughtering everything. Every village that he encounters in his path. Yakult, this demon.
Didn't even pick up the op.
No, it didn't. I mean,
Why not?
It makes sense. You're on attack. You want to be a bit more mobile. We've seen how aggressive Yakult wants to be. Just kind of run it down style.
Oh,
and
speaking of
opposite-
aggressive, you pull on site already.
Oh.
We get confirmed 1 kill. Just running in there. Nemesis was not expecting that. Divine takes 4 of them, throws out the molly, and delays the entry a little bit. And look at this now. Oh my goodness. The rest of the side of Purpose Gaming, they're just gonna walk away. Your Colt too.
Deploying drone.
And so they were. I believe they were hoping. Angel, do you think they were hoping to get people to rotate there?
Maybe just trying to shake up the defense a little bit, but the big thing that gets you is a huge opening pick onto Nemesis. That's that Killjoy utility completely out of this round. You need to make a constant now presence of what's going on at B. You need to have a player station there. You can't just move away. And you can see that this map is completely split in 2.
Wait, your Colt.
Yeah.
Will they see him? They won't see. He's hiding behind the wall. He hears them walk by. They're just stomping on through.
And that caused the rotate. Look at all of these players from Purpose Gaming. They're rotating back to B.
And he's calling it again. Will he
30
decide to
seconds
show
left.
himself? No, he's just gonna hold it. He's gonna hold that. And we see the KO. He's being. Oh, it picked up the presence. What do? They don't even do anything about it. Mikey eliminates Death. That's a blade form down. Your Colt gets 1. Kelly. They're gonna get the plant down. Holding down. Oh, that's the third. 3 kills. Kiara down. On this KO. What can you do? He's gonna push out, but he just flashed. Oh my goodness. And it's a 5-1 after round 6. Angel. I mean, what do you do at this point?
I think this now needs to be a mention of Event Horizon needs to start fighting for mid control. I like this timeout being taken right now by Event Horizon's coach. You know, basically sitting down saying, "Listen, they get mid control for absolutely free, and that's what cost us in that last round." I mean, obviously, sure, you can make the argument it was an eco, but that's still something that's really important because now if Purpose Gaming is like, we can just exploit that every round. Right, we know for a fact that mid's going to be open. There's only an alarm bot there to defend it. Yakult gets to move up so far. Free mid absolutely gets to call out all the rotations that Event Horizon want to do back and forth. It gave Purpose Gaming practically a free plant. Sure, Dez was able to get back in time, but even then, 1v4 on an execute where a bunch of utilities getting used, you're not really doing too much there, especially if you're just a jet. So I really do want to see Event Horizon come into these next couple rounds and actually start to fight for mid in any way.
Right. I think that's some great analysis there, and I think that it is part of the reason why maybe they've been losing some of these rounds. I think whether or not they can improve on it will have to be seen. You see now that they have set up some utility down towards the mid-section, but I think it's a wonderful analysis, and I think that it's tough to say that moving forward, how do Purpose Gaming change up the game? Do they keep playing the same way they played this entire time, or do they go for different strategies now? We've seen now that they're going to be stacking 3 on A, and it's once again, look at this. There's them contesting mid. Look at all the sites, right? They have mid completely visioned out, and A and B, no one on the side of Horizon is to be seen. Angel, what do you think about this? They're not improving on the prior mistakes.
I mean, maybe, but with that alarm bot being here, because Nemesis staying alive for a bit longer, it does. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. This fight.
Oh no! It's Gunwoo, Mikey, and Yakult. Just how everyone's just going down, and it just happens in an instant. They were slowly creeping on to these sides, and then eventually they all just take their trades, and they just win out the gunfight. Yakult now holding a more forward position, protecting from the side of the defender. Flashing himself there. And coming through mid now.
Saves. I hope Kelly saves. I don't think this is something you even look to take exits on.
Right.
I mean, the economy
what happens
is
after this round?
This is a really bad economy for Event Horizon right now. Divine maybe going to be able to do just a couple things here, but ultimately you have to back off. You have to give space because for these players on Event Horizon, you're gonna be saving next round, and so any guns that you're able to bring in is gonna help so much. And into these next rounds for Event Horizon, I actually want to see them fight for mid. Again, I don't just want to see Dez like lurking in towards tree and then getting smoked off and not being able to do anything. I would love to see Dez actually get active, maybe play in towards Pizza, or maybe it's Nemesis to play towards Pizza. Have someone actively there instead of just one alarm bot and that's it. Because again, we saw in that round, Yakult able to dive so far deep into mid, catch out, pick out a rotate, and then that's it. The round was basically over at that point for Event Horizon.
Yeah, I think that it's gonna be, we can talk about it time and time again, but until they actually do it, I feel like it's gonna be a very similar result to the side. This is Death going forward, especially she loses the fight though. Synergy taking her out. Kelly getting a trade. That's really big, and now we have some mid control from Kelly. Yakult push on to B. Dashes forward. Nemesis is most odds, and now he's getting onto the side. Yakult's gonna be the one to clear it out. Now everyone is rotated on over, and what can Purpose do to hold the site? It's just the eco round. Like, you have pistol on Divine. Nemesis blocking the sheriff. It's tough. It's tough.
Absolutely.
Shot fast. Ooh, hitting Nemesis there. Now we have PR going forward. They're gonna try and make a play. Jordan's on the flank. Throws on this push. Does not get him.
1 enemy remaining.
Mikey just clearing up the site, and he just, oh my goodness. And it's just another win for the side of Purpose Gaming. 7-1. Angel. What do you think? So that round, you had obviously Death push forward on mid, right? It definitely did look a lot different, but we kind of had the same result. What do you think about that?
Okay, I think that might have to do with a couple things. first off, you have to mention that it was an eco, right? There was only 2 guns available for the side of Event Horizon. You know, hopefully now we're going to be able to see a bit more proactivity from this squad.
Op
as
coming
we
through.
see, yeah, the op on Dez, the Odin on Kiara, like these are, these are the big kid guns. And so
Right.
hopefully, you know,
And Dez is holding a very close angle. What do you think about that, rather than putting her
Here.
on mid?
I think it does make some sense in that it allows Nemesis to have a bit more free agency towards mid. And I didn't necessarily need Dez in mid. I just wanted someone from Event Horizons to be watching
course.
this mid angle.
Spike down
Gotcha.
A.
Oh,
Kelly eliminating PG Jordan just... And I did the spike.
Going out.
So how will they play around? Is Nemesis getting your Colt? That's a big kill there for the side of Event Horizon. Like he's trying to eliminate. Ooh. Oh, the op shot misses from Dez. What can they do now? It is now a 3v5. The recon bolt will protect them.
Take flight.
And then you go get this bomb.
Team up.
Oh my god. Okay, they got the bomb. So they're okay, but they still need to make it out. Now you have
Scanning ahead.
the KO rotating back around in mid control. Still in the hands of Mikey, but he can't move any fast forward. How you feeling about this mid control? This definitely seems pretty good.
30 seconds
this
left.
is absolutely what you want to see. Now the one hole in this defense right now was Tree, and you can see Jungwoo pushed up so
synergy
far.
cap.
Spike
Eliminating
down
Divine.
A.
Kelly gonna trade.
Player standing.
Jungwoo not able to get the 3. Only getting 1. Now it's all up to Mikey. What are you gonna do? Spike is down. Can he win? The one. Oh, the distortion. Throwing
10
out the
seconds
shot
left.
start. And just gets eliminated from behind. Oh man. Event Horizon turning it around 2-7. And I think, man, that was definitely a different round. What do you think about all that?
I mean, that was a huge round from Nemesis. First of all, 3 kills on the round for a Sentinel player, a Killjoy, stepping up massively from what we've seen before. And, something else from this squad. It's the thing I mentioned. Put a player in mid. Don't put a player in tree. Put a player in mid. And we see exactly that with Nemesis playing in towards that defender spawn, being able to watch the cross to market, gets 2 huge kills there, does such a good job holding those rotations in place, making sure they can't get caught out as a team.
Yeah, you have to rushing forward. They're looking for a little bit more fast-paced take this round. All the other rounds have been slow. The Colts said, I want to go in. And now they're backing up. They're going to walk off. And so what do you think about this, Angel? Do you think they're just trying to, spook them a little? Or do you think that this was part of the plan? They actually did want to, get a kill here and push onto A, but it just didn't work out?
I think it was. They definitely wanted to try and catch out one of these 2 players on Event Horizon, but because that didn't happen, really good retreats by both Kelly and Divine. These players are kind of stuck here in A main.
Oh, Divine. Oh, what, buddy, where are you going? Mikey, eliminate him. Your code move forward. He's play storm. This is all 5. Doesn't matter. Synergy picks it up for him. Running straight on over to the boxes. Trying to cover heaven. Nemesis, Kiara, and Dez. These are the ones we got left. And they're going to try and take this fight back. Nemesis holding on to the lockdown spike. And does throw it down. That's the ultimate coming through. Kiara eliminating a Colt. Big kill. And what are they going to do? They have 1 kill. Dez Synergy gets eliminated by Synergy. Nemesis eliminated Jungle Kiara on Synergy. And
1 enemy
one still in
remaining.
hell. Jordan wins the fight against Nemesis and secures this match. This round for the side of Purpose Gaming. And that's an ult extended. That's a kill to like fine.
Yeah, that's that lockdown off the board, and the thing that kind of sucks is Nemesis has been sitting on that for a couple rounds now, not using it, waiting, and you use it in a 3v5 where there's a Hunter's Fury online on the other side. It's one thing if that gets used rounds in advance, like a couple rounds earlier. Even on a round like an Eco, I wouldn't mind it, just to burn the Hunter's Fury off the board, but in a round like that, where you're not getting another one in this half, that kind of sucks.
Right, of course.
It hurts
They
if
would
you're
have very
Nemesis.
much liked to get a win off of that, for sure.
For sure.
Now we have a round where Purpose Gaming are deciding to play a little bit slower. Haven't shown any work high yet. That drone will give off vision, or knowledge to the side of Event Horizon, excuse me. And we have 3 people on B site. And look at this. Look at this hold. Oh my goodness. They're trying to catch these people, and it might work. Look, you're cool. It doesn't matter. Kelly's down.
Blocking sight.
Looking to have control. Nemesis catch him when he's reloading. Not able to take him out. Mikey pushing forward, and they just decided to go A. Suspecting maybe some sort of shenanigans. Mikey eliminating Nemesis. Gonna take a lot of damage in the process though. And you have 3 ults on the side of Purpose Gaming already. Your Colt. 3, 1. Just able to get 1. Dez. Able to get the trade. Picking up the gun.
Last player
Always nice
standing.
to see Jungwoo eliminating Dez, and none of this is even near the site. Kiara able to get Jungwoo, but there's still 3 more to go. Oof. And the bomb is already really close.
Yeah,
Oh.
the bomb's so far gone. I don't think you go for
Standing
this.
ahead.
If you're Kiara, you came into this round with like nothing, and you're able to leave it with a Vandal. Upgrading from Sheriff to Vandal is huge. You're gonna have a fair bit of money coming into the rest of this half. Just take what you
Save it.
can get, and save.
Right. And she
Last
is 1 point
round
away from
in
that
the
ult.
half.
Next round you can go pick up an orb if you get the chance, maybe, right? Also get that ult easy, maybe use it there. We'll have to see what does end up happening, of course. And the setup, I mean, so far, what do you think so far though, Angel? I feel like mid hasn't really been the point of contention as much anymore. It's just kind of been Purpose Gaming trying to like really getting on these sites without much of a contest.
Exactly right. Purpose Gaming has done some really good jobs adjusting here.
Shoot.
Nemesis gets
Be
the
fast.
portion. Oh my god, you're cold. Confirming the kill. Smoke's coming down. And it's a Kelly. Oh, nice one tap. Didn't get any more. No synergy cat. Gonna make sure Kelly does not get any more. And now we have 4
You should
Purpose
run.
Gaming members. The lockdown is coming through. The arrow will give vision of, unfortunately, no one. Ultimate from the Omen? From the shadows. What do they do though? That's now the lockdown has ended, and they're just running.
One enemy
He's
remaining.
dead. Oh no, but Dez, Kiara, focus. That was Divine trying her hardest, but it's just not enough. Mikey and ends the round 10
Switching
to
sides.
2, and we saw
Again, right? 10 to 2 half again, and this time, it was, Event Horizon starting on the defense instead of the attack, and we're now seeing this drastic scoreline again. I honestly just feel like there's just been a ton of issues that this squad has been dealing with, and like they're getting faced with a ton of issues, and they're just not adapting fast enough, right? Like they get mid exploited a ton of times, and by the time that they're finally ready to like deal with it, it's kind of expected that Purpose Gaming can be like, yeah, they're probably gonna start dealing with mid soon, so maybe let's avoid it,
Yeah, I think that they're having. Oh, Dez, hold on, taking a lot of damage there. 7 HP. That's not what you want to see in a pistol round. Synergy cat, checking to see if anyone would be straggling behind, any lurkers or anything like that. Just wants to be absolutely sure before he starts moving forward. You do have Killjoy. That side unlocked. Synergy. And make sure you use that flash. Your Colt's gonna push forward with him. And Nemesis running away. Now what do they decide to do? They can decide to keep on pushing here, but now you have mid control on the side of Horizon. They're gonna go through, looking to go into market onto B site. It looks like they have their site selected. Purpose Gaming. They're gonna rotate back around. They're gonna be really late to the site. Kelly trying to eliminate 2 members. Mikey Jungle. How long can they hold? Get one. Dez eliminates both. That's really big. Now it's a 3v4. You're cool. Makes it 3v3. Jordan. Only 2. Divine. They are on the site though. They just need to defend. Cole pushing forward. 70 HP.
One
Moment
enemy
of
remaining.
Oh my goodness. Gets Kiara through the smoke. Jordan cleans it up. And it's, wow. Pistol round on over to the side of Purpose Gaming. Oh my god. Angel. Angel.
Talk to me.
What do you believe that Horizon, coming after that loss in the pistol round, like they're gonna have the eco, right? Like what or do they just buy out? Do you just buy out here at Horizon?
I think because you're on attack and you're able to secure the spike plant, I don't mind the force up here, and you can see exactly that, right? You can see all these stingers, these sheriffs. You know, a couple of these players, more specifically Divine and Kelly, the players whose utility probably costs the most, opt to do stinger light shields. So can't really blame them. But yeah, this is. I do not envy this position.
Okay, Des pushing forward, not gonna take all her health bar this round. Already onto the site, and we are getting deja vu. Jungle might be holding on out. Oh, Des gets one. Mike gets a return. Mikey gets a second. Can't get the third. Kiara.
Spike down B. Last
Saves
player
Jordan and
standing.
Synergy, and oh my, it's just Jordan and Synergy cleaning up the site. It's 12-2. Angel, I'm just at a loss, Angel. What, like, it's been domination the last map. Domination this map. It's tough. It's tough to move on forward here.
You know, maybe this is just the realization that this is Yakult's world, and we're all just living in it, right? Like I don't know what else to say, man. Like, you know, looking at potentially a 40 kill series with like less than 30 rounds. You know, like that's
right. You think he'll get the 20 this round?
I you know, honestly, knowing Yakult, you might as well make it 24, right? Like I could see
24.
racing this round.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I could see it. It's within the realm of possibility.
Purpose. I mean, let's see if it happens. You know.
Yeah.
Possibly the endless. And they're gonna be taking it slow this round, Angel. Although Purpose are gonna push forward. They've done this the past prior rounds. Yakult working alongside KO to push that forward, but this time they're gonna rotate off. Everything's really slow here. Angel, what? All the caution. What do you think about it? Oh my God! Yakult, that's one, that's two.
Spike down A.
No way he gets an ace. Surely not. Surely we were just joking. 46 health. He can't do it. Okay, it's gonna just dash away.
Guys, I swear.
Jordan. Oh,
wait.
Jordan.
No,
That's
Yakult
Yakult on the Yakult. He knows they're there.
Here.
Go ahead and pinging Synergy Cat for fun of it.
30
And
seconds
it's
left.
Kiara and Kelly. Kelly, what are they gonna do?
One enemy.
Oh man,
Oh
it's
my
just going down the
goodness.
floor.
Defenders
And that's
win.
the series for Purpose
That's it.
Gaming. That's it.
We're done
13-2. Wow. That what
13-2?
annihilation. That's what that was.
13-2 followed by 13-2, man. That's rough.
Oh yeah. It was exactly the same, huh? I thought it was like one round off.
No,
Angel,
it was.
What's the analysis?
What's the analysis?
What's the
Yakult is a demon. 399 ACS, so didn't break the 400 barrier in
No.
map 2, but still, I mean, my goodness, 7 first bloods. Is ridiculous. Yes, 7 first bloods. So, you know, combined with the fact that in the last game, in the previous game, you know, we saw Synergy on the Rays with 7 first bloods. Now we have Yakult with 7 first bloods, and I mean, it's ridiculous the amount of, I guess, change that this team has gone through in like 7 days.
Right.
Night and day difference.
Even in the statement, didn't break 400. Like, I mean, is that like the standard is breaking 400? Like, is that really where we're at right now for Yakult? It's just crazy to think about. I think that overall, Yakult just had a standout series, you know? And I believe you were talking earlier about how Yakult didn't really get the chance to shine maybe in some of the prior series that they played. But here, you know, first match, it was both Yakult and I believe it was, I forgot the race, I'm sorry, 2 duelists on the first round, right? And then moving on to the second, they put it all solely in the hands of Yakult, realizing that he is performing really, really well, right? He's performing amazing. And I think that for this team moving forward, 1-2, you know, but it's a bright view forward. There's a lot of momentum to pick up right here, and I think that they have a lot to look forward to.
Well, we do have, just for you guys in the audience, including stuff to look forward to with Purpose Gaming, we have an interview lined up with Jordan from Purpose Gaming, so we will be able to get that to you right after this quick break, so don't move just yet. Welcome back, everyone, to Titans of Tier 3. We just finished a super quick best of 3 between Purpose Gaming and Event Horizons Game Changers. And, now we're here, 2-0, Purpose Gaming, we're able to take it, and we have an interview with Jordan from Purpose Gaming. That's PG's IGL. First off, Jordan, congrats on the win today. I mean,
Thank you.
coming into things, you guys were down 0-2. You brought in Yakult week 2. Things weren't really looking like super great, and now we're coming into things, we're looking at the comps, roles are almost completely different from what they were in those first 2 weeks. Like, can you describe to us what that process was like?
Yeah, I mean, like the first week, I would say the first 2 weeks, we kind of just lacked a little bit of like communication was kind of off. I think we were making it overcomplicated than what it was supposed to be. So I think we made it harder on ourselves. That's when we ended up bringing in Yakult in week 2. He ended up subbing because one of our players wasn't able to make it. And then after the loss in week 2, as like a player and then like as a staff, we ended up decided making a roster change. And then that's when we ended up bringing on Jungwoo. And then we brought Yakult to the main roster. So then that's what we did going into this week. I originally was not the IGL. So now this week was my first week IGLing for us. So I would say they adapted pretty well in a quick time. I know we only had a couple days from last Sunday till now, but I think that as an overall team, I think that they ended up doing their best in the short time that we did.
Yeah, I mean, you guys did amazing.
I mean, it was absolutely amazing. I'm so interested. I see you're rocking the PG gear
Yeah.
there, Jordan. That's awesome to see. Were you wearing that the entire match?
Yeah, I wore that since the beginning of the match.
That's awesome. I have a question for you. Going
Yeah.
into the first game, what was the kind of like atmosphere of like the team? What were you guys expecting?
I think like the expectation was we really wanted to make a statement. We had felt like the first 2 weeks we did not do how we normally performed, especially like this week leading up into the game. I think scrims were going very well. We were playing very well in scrims. Everything was pretty much coordinated. So going into today, it seemed like we had a lot better communication, and we also were all on the same page. We really just wanted to make a statement. Since we had started off 0-2, I know we had looked pretty bad after the first 2 weeks, I would say. But I think we just all wanted to make a statement to show that we were as good as we thought we were.
Wow, that sounds amazing. I mean, you guys definitely did make a statement. I mean, 2 13-2 games. That's really,
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it on the desk, and we said the threshold for Yakult was in map 2. He didn't hit 400 ACS this time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you guys definitely, absolutely made a statement. Just so to kind of contextualize what it really means to like IGL, especially at this
Yeah.
level. You made that transition from kind of being like a secondary or like a tertiary voice on the team to being the primary IGL. What is that process like for you? And then like, how much more do you feel like you need to improve as an IGL from this point?
So I mean, like this week, I did a little bit of like kind of co-IGLing and giving like a little bit of mid rounding before the roster change. So I wasn't new to it. I did it on previous teams just because I know it's a role that a lot of people don't like to, because there is a lot of pressure. So I would say going into it, it's a lot of just strategy. So like going in, we kind of changed a lot of the strategies that we did from the previous weeks. We wanted to go more simpler. So when we were going in and watching how they had played and like how a couple other teams had played around the league, we figured out how we wanted to maneuver. So going into this week, we practiced a lot of stuff that was going to help us going into this week. IGLing, I think, is something I'll learn as each week goes by. By no means would I say I'm a great IGL. I think my teammates give me a lot of help. They communicate to me on things that they see and how they want to make plays themselves. I give them the freedom to do that. So whenever they come up with something that maybe isn't what I'm thinking, I still let them have that freedom. So I think that IGLing will come as each week goes by, but I would say this was a good week to start off.
And I'm curious, Jordan, because about what you just said. So, how much in these games, right? How much would you say is like you command, like per round? How much is you like
Yeah.
commanding what's happening versus like the other team being like, hey, actually, I have an idea. Like, I want to do this.
Yeah, I mean, like, I would say I give them a baseline at the pre-round of like what I want to do. I would say probably 90% of the time, just because they kind of lead off of me. They were the ones that really wanted to lean off of me, especially like this week. I knew that it was going to be a little bit of pressure on myself, just because I knew that there was a role change, little bit of a different strategy going into it. So I would say that it was like 70-10 split, but I do, when they do speak up for that 10%, I really take it into account. I want them to feel comfortable and run the plays that they think. Even in scrims, I even do it even more. Just because I want them to test their stuff out. And plus, I trust them. I want them to really understand that I can't see everything, but also at the same time, like if we do a play that they do and it doesn't end up right, we can go over it later. It's not that big of a deal. But testing things out, I think between all the players is nice. It gives everybody a sense of trust, and I think it helps us bond pretty well.
All right. That's a great answer. And last question, just before
Yes.
we wrap things up here. Do you want to give any shout outs to teammates, staff, friends, family, anyone watching at home?
Yeah, I would say I would give a shout out definitely to my team. Yakult, Mikey, Jung Woo, and Synergy. Those are they made a big impact this week. They came ready to go during practice. So I would definitely say a big shout out to them, especially the way Yakult played today. He played really good. I would say shout out to my staff and like my owner. They're very supportive in what we do. So I think that they give us a lot of encouragement and backing towards us, so we don't really feel a lot of like extra pressure. But I knew that we wanted to win as an org. So getting this first win was definitely very good for us. So I would say, yeah, that was between the staff and the players. I think that would be pretty much a big thing for us.
All right. Thank you so much, Jordan, for being here. Congrats on your first win in Titans of Tier 3. I wish you many more.
Thank
But
you.
that's going to be it from us here at the desk. And well, for this series, but we will be back in just a couple hours with one more series today. Thank you all so much for watching this one, and we'll see you later for our last best of 3 of the day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.